Hello my dear students, dear learners and dear friends. Welcome back to my channel Amjad Online Academy. Okay, dear students, let me tell you, today I am going to pick up a very important topic of the management accounting. Why I am calling a very important and indispensable topic without which you cannot understand the management accounting, because the entire management accounting concepts and techniques are completely based on this topic, which we are going to discuss today, right? And I'm 100% sure, right? Or I'm not talking about in the quantity sense, okay, how many questions you will find in your examination, not talking about the quantity of the questions, but I am 100% sure this is the 50% of your syllabus as far as the concept is concerned, as far as the understanding is concerned, right? The covering of the syllabus is almost the 50%, and the concept is also the 50%, right, which involve around this topic which we are going to today. So let us discuss in detail. We will discuss, and this is a topic, actually the most lengthy topic of the management accounting. It will be recorded in different videos. So today I will initiate it. Let me know how much we will complete it and how much we will discuss it today. Okay, now we started with this, what the topic name is. Here you will see the name of the topic is CVP analysis. Cost, volume, profit analysis. Many of you might have heard about this. And listen guys, if you refer every kind of the book, there are numerous books, several books available in the market. But as far as my experience is concerned, I'm even telling you of experience of my student life. You know, I found this topic most difficult. I could not understand with the help of any book. I consulted many books, right? I consulted many senior, many teachers, but I could not understand. So that's why, from my point of view, it is not only the lengthiest topic of the management accounting. It is not only the important topic of the management accounting, but it is a topic which which will be very difficult for you to understand yourself. You definitely will need. Right, so I'm sharing in other sense. I'm sharing how did I know about this topic, the way I have understood. I'm just sharing that way so that it could be easier for you to understand this topic also. Right, CVP analysis actually stands for cost. C stands for here cost actually, and V stands for volume, and P stands for profit. All right, cost, volume, profit analysis. The full name of the topic is cost, volume, profit analysis. I'm not rather theoretically concerned here. I will not going to discuss what are the limitations, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages. I will give you the notes, right? I will give you some link. I will upload the links on the Instagram also, right? And I will upload some notes on the Instagram or on this channel also. But you can find and you can study there. I will not take those topics which are self-explanatory. I will not take the pure theoretical topic which you can understand yourself. You can cram up what are the limitations, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages. These are all the same, right? But I'm rather conceptually concerned here. I'm rather practically concerned here. What is the practical application of this topic? So this stands for cost, volume, profit analysis. What we are interested in, right? What is the objective of first of all, listen guys, first of all you should understand why you are going to study this topic. What will be the learning outcomes, है ना? जैसे आजकल हम बोलते हैं ना, course outcomes, learning outcomes, program outcomes, right? So what will be actually the learning outcome? So learning outcome, actually why the objective of just studying this subject is that, studying this topic is that we actually are interested, after studying, after discussing this topic, you will be in a position, you will be able to judge, to establish the relationship among these three variables. These three variables, actually, these three variables, because nothing is constant here. All are variables. Why I'm calling them variables? All are variables because all are changeable. So as far as these variables are concerned, three: cost, volume, profit. So what is actually interested to know, you will be interested, you will be actually in a position to judge the relationship among these three. Okay, what is the relationship which has been established among these three variables: cost, volume, and profit? Means if you are going to change one variable, what will be the effect on the other two variables? Or if you are going to change, if you are going to achieve one variable, if you have set some target that you have to achieve this variable in this way, so what would be the other variable, what would the effect on the other variable, or how you have to change the other variables, you can say. So it is nothing, this topic is all about establishing the relationship among these three variables. If you are going to change one, suppose if you are going to change the cost of the product, so what will be the effect, or what should be the effect on volume and the profit, or what should be the volume and the profit. If you have set some goal of earning profit, कि I want this much profit, कि मुझे इतना profit चाहिए ही चाहिए, then what would be the effect on the cost and the volume, कि what will be the cost will be decided by you, and what should be the volume decided by you. If you say, if you have decided some volume, कि no, I'm not focusing the profit, I'm deciding the volume, कि मुझे इस volume पर खेलना है, I have to play on this volume, मेरा turnover ये होना चाहिए, मेरी sales ये होनी चाहिए, मेरी market इतनी बड़ी होनी चाहिए, then कि तो मेरा कितना होना चाहिए, क्या variable होने चाहिए, what should be the cost, then what profit I will earn. So actually these three are all variables, and in this topic only the focus, I'm just telling you the epicenter, not going to tell you the bookish language of the objectives, what are the objectives of CVP analysis. There you will find 5-6 objectives in the books, but there is only one epicenter of studying this topic, is that we just have established some relationship among these three variables, and what is that relationship, how we will know, and how we will establish that relationship, when we will be in a position to take decision, to arrive at decision, right? उसको हमें यहाँ पर समझना है, right? We have to understand that. So now, so when I'm saying that we are here in a position to judge the relationship among these three variables, then there definitely it depends on the common sense that there should be some ways, there should be some techniques, there should be some tools of deciding this relationship, or of understanding this relationship, or taking some decisions, taking some practical decisions after defining the relationship among these three. Definitely, are you agreed what I'm saying? Okay, if you have if you want to take some decision, if you want to establish some relationship among these three, then there should be some tools, some techniques, some ways, some methods. So that's why I will start with that. So what we will start, we will understand first techniques, or you can say tools, you can say methods, tools, techniques, methods of establishing relationship among these three variables, or in other way, tools, techniques, methods of understanding CVP analysis. तो CVP analysis में हम क्या पढ़ेंगे आज? We will study कि what are different methods available. So I will take the first method today in this video, and I will discuss in detail that method, and I will make you understand that method right after taking a simple illustration. And I'm 100% sure after going with that illustration, you will be in a position to understand what are the decisions which are based on the CVP analysis, what decision we take, what decision we arrive. So first method, the method one, today we are going to discuss, or you can say the technique one, method one is known as equation method. Equation method, and simplest method, most simple method of understanding the CVP relationship, and most applicable and most usable method. Most applicable method is that because most of the decisions will be based on this method, and most of the questions you will solve on the basis of this method. You will find equation method ही आप ज़्यादा use करेंगे, and it is the most simple method also of understanding. Look, why we are calling the equation? There should be a particular equation, and what is that equation? Profit is equal to sales minus cost. Look, why I'm calling the simplest? All of you have got to know this, and all of you understand yourself. Sir is right. Sir सही कह रहे हैं कि ये तो वाकई simple method. Just this equation you have to learn, because you already have learned, as I've told you, because many things we have learned already in our earlier classes, like 7th or 6th classes, right? Have not you gone through this equation before? कि profit क्या है? What is profit? When you are, profit is the difference ऑफ सेल्स एंड द कॉस्ट। जितनी आप सेल कर रहे हैं, सपोज करो इफ आई एम हैविंग ए शॉप ऑफ गारमेंट्स, है ना, मैं गारमेंट्स की मेरी बाहर शॉप है सपोज करो, और जितना मैं सेल कर रहा हूँ, डेफिनेटली आई एम परचेजिंग दोज गारमेंट्स और दोज स्टफ फ्रॉम आउटसाइड, दैट इज माई कॉस्ट। तो वट एवर आई एम सेलिंग एंड इफ आई एम डिडक्टिंग द कॉस्ट फ्रॉम दैट सेल्स, दैट विल बी इक्वल टू द प्रॉफिट। वही तो मेरा प्रॉफिट है। सपोज करो मैं 2000 की कोई शर्ट लेकर आया एंड आई एम सेलिंग दैट इन 2500, तो व्हाट इज माई प्रॉफिट? 500 इज माई प्रॉफिट, दैट 2000 इज माई कॉस्ट एंड जो 2500 वो मेरी सेल्स है। तो डेफिनेटली इट इज अगेन वेरी सिंपलेस्ट इक्वेशन, यू राइट, डोंट हैव एन एक्सक्यूज दैट यू डू नॉट नो दिस इक्वेशन ऑलरेडी। आई हैव नॉट टोल्ड यू एनीथिंग न्यू हियर, आप ऑलरेडी इसको जानते हो पहले से ही कि प्रॉफिट इज इक्वल टू सेल्स माइनस कॉस्ट। अब now I am going to have some extension, or I am extending this equation, right? What actually we are referring here is, it is implicit, it is imputed, it is implicit, or you can say it is imputed here, that here we are referring to the total cost. Now it is a hidden truth, hidden fact, which you must know. When I am writing the cost here, the writing the cost means it is referring to the total cost. All right, so that's why I can, and nobody can have the question if I am repeating this equation like this, rewriting this equation, okay, profit is equal to sales minus VC and minus FC. Why I am using the short form here? Because I have already used this short form previously, and you must know now at this juncture, at this outset, you must know what VC stands for. VC stands for variable cost here, and FC stands for fixed cost here. So I'm not writing in full, I'm not wasting the time, I'm just not wasting, right, the space, because I have to utilize this, the limited space which I am having here, right, so that you can understand well. So if somebody is having doubt, is not the equation is same? It is not the equation same. When I'm saying the total cost, so total cost is what? Total cost is fixed cost plus variable cost. When you add these two types of the cost, mainly these actually the two main bifurcation of the cost are there, fixed cost and the variable cost. When you add the fixed cost and the variable cost, it will become equal to the total cost. So what I have done here, I have just bifurcated this total cost into two. So it is again the equation is same. First I'm first I'm deducting variable cost from the sales, then I'm deducting the fixed cost from the sales. Again it will be a profit. So again you must learn this equation, right? Here you are observing some difference, and again you will not have any question if I rewrite the equation like this, and again the equation will be the same. If I write this like this, sales profit is equal to selling price per unit, selling price per unit into selling price per unit into number of units, right, minus variable cost per unit into number of units and minus fixed cost. Now let me know if is there any difference. Again there is no difference, again the equation is same, just we have expanded like this way, because here the sales means it is given in rupees. But if it is not given in rupees, suppose it is given in units, suppose 1000 units are given, just for example, and the selling price is given 20 rupees per unit, so what will be the total sales? Definitely 20,000 you will say. So if it is not given like this, so it will be given like this. Okay, you will be given units in the question, and you will be given the selling price. So once you multiply the selling price per unit with the number of units, it will be equal to the sales. Likewise, when the variable cost per unit will be given to you, it will be multiplied by the number of the units, and you will get the total variable cost minus fixed cost, always given not in the number of units, fixed cost generally given in the rupees. So that's why, right, I have not expanded fixed cost like that. तो अब मुझे बताइए क्या equation same नहीं है? You will say that again the equation is same. So when the equation is same, for that equation method, for that first technique, or for that first method of CVP analysis, then you have to understand this equation very well. You have to just fit it, engross it in your mind, fit it in your mind, structure in your mind. अपने दिमाग में आप इसको बना लो. अगर रटना ही है, देखो, if you are in the habit of cramming up, go. No, nothing. I do not have any objection. But cram up after understanding. My point is that after clearing concept, if you are cramming up, no problem. मुझे कोई problem नहीं है. But without clearing concept, you are going to cram up, then there is a problem because definitely you have to forget. फिर आप भूलेंगे. और अगर देखिए यही difference है. Just only the difference is that, let me tell you dear here, having the clear concept in a particular subject or in a particular topic is that if you are having clear concept, you will never forget. If you have crammed up for the examination कि बस मेरे एग्जाम आ रहे हैं, एग्जाम्स आर अप्रोचिंग और मुझे बस एग्जाम देना है, चलो उसके लिए मैं पढ़ लेता हूँ, तो आप उसके बाद भूल जाएंगे. This is the only difference. If you are forgetting, then it means your concept was not clear. That's the point you should keep in your mind. Okay, just for understanding this complete equation, for understanding this or for applying this equation into the practical decision making, we should have some illustration now. अभी तो मैंने आपको बता दिया theoretically, आप याद भी कर लोगे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Now we are going to have a illustration, and that illustration is here. Now a very easy illustration. I'm not going to say the easy. It may be easy for me, but it may be difficult for you. I do not know. It depends on the perception that how the things look like. मेरे को easy लग रहा है, मैं आपको ऐसे easy बोल रहा हूँ. But if it is not easier for you, I will make it easy because this is the job of the lecturer or the teacher here. Okay, he makes the things easy, right? Okay, all right. You first observe the question, see yourself. Then I will explain it, and I will take this question here, and we will solve the question with you. I will solve the entire question with you. All right. Have you gone through the question? Look, I'm just giving you the crux of the question, which you have already have a glance on that question. First, look, the investment is given, right? Investment is given of 10 lakh, 15% ROI is given, all right? 15% ROI is given. Then fixed cost is given 4 lakh rupees. Then variable cost per unit is given rupees 15. Then selling price per unit is also given 25, right? You are asked to calculate the required profit, existing profit. You are also asked to calculate the target profit. Then what the goal you have already set, which is given in the question. Look, what the goal you already have set. Suppose the 15 lakh investment is there and you have set the 10% profit, right? So that is your goal. So how will you achieve your target profit, or how you will achieve your goal if you have to change 4 variables, which is given in the question. You are asked, okay, if you have to change 4 variables, how you are going to achieve your goal, your target profit. If you have to change the fixed cost, look, number 1, if you are going to change the selling price, if you are going to change the quantity, if you are going to change the variable cost, right? So this is what we will take the here. First, I will rewrite the equation which will be applicable in every situation, in every cases, right? Part 1, we are going to solve, writing the same equation. Profit is equal to, just the little bit difference is that I will not write in full. I will save the time, right? Save the space. That's why instead writing the units, I am writing Q here, and Q stands for quantity. Q stands for quantity. चलो पहली बार मैं लिख देता हूँ. Quantity multiplied by selling price per unit minus quantity multiply variable cost per unit or minus fixed cost. Same, again the same equation I have used. Look, for the first, कुछ ऊपर नीचे हो जाए points, मैं actually ठीक है, लेकिन करूँगा चारों के चारों आपके सामने solve here, right? पहले देखिए फिक्स कॉस्ट में चेंज करना है अगर हमें, तो उससे पहले तो हमें ये मालूम होना चाहिए ना हमारा गोल क्या, हमें कैसे अचीव करना नहीं करना है, हमें फिक्स कॉस्ट चेंज करनी है नहीं करनी है, वेदर वी हैव टू चेंज द फिक्स कॉस्ट और नॉट. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट अस सी व्हाट इज द एग्जिस्टिंग प्रॉफिट. सबसे पहले हमें ये तो देख लेना चाहिए एग्जिस्टिंग प्रॉफिट है क्या. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हमें एग्जिस्टिंग प्रॉफिट कैलकुलेट करने के लिए, राइट, हमें प्रॉफिट एवरीथिंग इज गिवन. लुक, प्रॉफिट आई एम गोइंग टू कैलकुलेट, क्वांटिटी इज गिवन 50,000, selling price is given 25. If you see the question, keep seeing. 25 rupees per unit, 50,000 units are given, minus quantity again the same 50,000, variable cost rupees 15 per unit is given, minus 4 lakh of fixed cost is given. Isn't given? Can't we solve this? If we are going to solve, whatever the answer will come, that is our existing profit. Let the answer come. 12,50,000. No calculator, right? Nothing is there. No ramification is there. Just I wanna solve these questions before you so that you can understand well. आपके सामने मैं solve इसलिए कर रहा हूँ कि ताकि आपको थोड़ा सा आसान हो जाए समझना. Multiply this 12,50,000. Multiply this 7,50,000, and this is 4 lakh. Step by step, I am just by calculating. Now, if you solve further, 7 and 4, 11,50,000. 12,50,000 minus 11,50,000 is equal to the 1 lakh. It is your what? It is your existing profit, isn't it? This is what the situation is. ये आपका existing profit है अभी फिलहाल का 1 लाख रुपए. और now let me tell you the target profit, which is again hinted. The hint is given in the question. Target profit goal. आपने गोल क्या सेट किया है कि आपका सपोज 15 लाख का इन्वेस्टमेंट है. ये कुछ भी हो सकता है. इट मे बी गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन कि आपने 15 लाख रुपए कहीं लगाया एंड यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग, देन योर प्रॉफिट शुड बी 10%. इट इज द एक्सपेक्टेड रेट ऑफ रिटर्न, जैसे हम जनरली बोलते हैं ROI. ये ध्यान रखना. I will make a separate unit on ROI because it's a very practical term which we implicitly used, which we use without knowing the concept of that. अगर हम बल्कि पढ़ लेते हैं, हम लोग MBA भी कर लेंगे, हम डबल MBA, ट्रिपल MBA, 4 PG और 5G कर लेंगे, लेकिन एक्चुअली जो एक कोई भी जो नॉर्मल बिजनेसमैन होते हैं, भले दे हैव नॉट कंप्लीटेड देयर +2 इवन, बट दे अप्लाई द ROI टेक्निक. दे से कि भाई अगर मैं कहीं पैसा लगा रहा हूँ, ठीक है, कितना भी पैसा लगा रहा हूँ, मुझे पैसा लगाने में कब फ़ायदा है, जब मेरे को कम से कम 10 to 15% रिटर्न मिल रहा हो. ठीक है, मैं 10 लाख रुपए लगा देता हूँ कहीं, तो बट आई शुड एटलीस्ट अर्न 10 to 15%. तो मैं कहूँगा कि ठीक है, मेरा इन्वेस्टमेंट वहाँ पर प्रॉफिटेबल है, ये मेरा ROI होना चाहिए. दिस इज़ वॉट आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग इट. अगर मैं कहीं 50 लाख रुपए लगा रहा हूँ या मैं 5 करोड़ रुपए लगा रहा हूँ, बट द रेट विल रिमेन द सेम, एंड दिस इज जस्टिफिएबल. एक्चुअली दिस इज द जस्टिफाइड रेट ऑफ ROI. हो सकता है आपको 30% तक भी पहुंच जाए, हो सकता है आपको 50% तक भी पहुंच जाए, बट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द जस्टिफाइड ROI, रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट, जो आप एक्सपेक्ट करते हो. सपोज करो आपके 15 लाख रुपए हैं, आप 10% एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो, तो कितना आपका टारगेट प्रॉफिट हुआ? 1,50,000. इट इज वॉट यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग, विच इज मेंशन इन द क्वेश्चन. या इसी को हम उल्टा भी कर सकते हैं कि आपने सपोज, या और करके मैं लिख रहा हूँ, एक ही बात है, आपने 10 लाख रुपए कहीं लगाए, यह इन्वेस्टेड, द कॉस्ट ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट इज ₹10 लाख एंड यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग 15%, बिकॉज मैं मिनिमम 10% लिया है, मैक्सिमम 15% लिया है, जस्ट आई एम गिविंग द एग्जांपल, राइट. तो अगेन द सेम टारगेट प्रॉफिट इज देयर, सेम टारगेट प्रॉफिट इज देयर. तो कॉस्ट ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट मे बी गिवन एनीथिंग, right? In the question, amount of the cost of investment may be given anything, rate of investment may be given, but that will be your target profit. The concept is that whatever you will calculate. So now if we have calculated, so our target profit is coming 1,50,000 and existing profit. Now compare this target profit with the existing profit. के आपका existing profit तो आ रहा है 1 lakh. You have set the goal of earning 1,50,000. Your ROI was 1,50,000 कि आपको इतना पैसा मिलना चाहिए था, but you have not achieved. Now the question is that if you see the question, it is asked from you now कि how will you achieve this 1,50,000 if you have to change 4 variables. अगर आपको क्वेश्चन में 4 वेरिएबल चेंज करने पड़े तो आप कैसे अचीव करोगे? आपको अगर फिक्स कॉस्ट चेंज करना पड़े, ठीक है, इफ यू हैव टू चेंज द फिक्स कॉस्ट, तो हाउ विल यू अचीव? इफ यू हैव टू चेंज द वेरिएबल कॉस्ट, हाउ विल यू अचीव? If you have changed the selling price, then how will you achieve? If you have to change the quantity, then how will you achieve? So these are the 4 things I will tell you. The first one I am going to take. First one, fixed cost. First part, when we are going to change the fixed cost, या हमें अगर fixed cost change करनी हो, तो how we will achieve the target profit? Simple. The equation will be same again. I will use the same equation again and again. This equation will be used again and again, right? look, profit is equal to, now I'm writing Q instead writing quantity into SP minus, can I write now Q, VC or minus FC. Same equation, I have just put it here. Now nothing I have to do, I just have to substitute the figure, right? आपको बहुत हल्का फुल्का मैथमेटिक्स चाहिए, कोई ज़्यादा नहीं. ये मत सोचिएगा कि अगर आपका मैथमेटिक्स वीक है तो you will not be able to understand this topic. No, it's very easy. But what you have to do, because your target profit is 1,50,000. So what you have to do is, because you have to make a quick equation, So instead writing profit word here, you have to set the target profit, because it is something to be achieved. 1,50,000. 1,50,000 is to be achieved. तो मैंने इसको इधर रख दिया, ठीक है. 1,50,000. 1,50,000. Quantity will remain the same. 50,000 multiplied by selling price will remain the same, 25, minus quantity, again the 50,000. Again the variable cost will remain the same, because we are going to touch this. तो हम इसको बोल रहे हैं कि इसको चेंज करना पड़े तो हम टारगेट प्रॉफिट कैसे अचीव करेंगे. तो क्या कर रहे हैं, वी आर लेट द FC इज इक्वल टू X. हमने X मानना है इसको, जिस चीज को हमें चेंज करना है. तो वी हैव एज्यूम्ड FC टू बी X. तो इक्वेशन इज कंप्लीट नाउ. अब देखिए ना, हमें ये सब कुछ करना था, इक्वेशन बन गई. नाउ नथिंग, वी हैव जस्ट टू कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ द X. लुक हाउ, 1,50,000 is equal to again 12,50,000 minus 7,50,000 minus X, right? These are the same integers, right? I can minus here, so I am saying 1,50,000, the difference of this is 5 lakh minus X. Once you are bringing this here into the equal, so it will be here, this will be the difference, 5 lakh minus 1,50,000, 3,50,000, but the difference will come in minus, because you are bringing the figure here, so it will be in minus, and it is already in minus. Minus cancel, so X की वैल्यू क्या रह गई, 3,50,000. It is the value of X or value of FC. So what remark you will give now? The previous fixed cost was in the question 4 lakh. But if you are reducing your fixed cost 2 rupees, 3,50,000. Okay, if you are bringing your cost 2 rupees, 3,50,000, you are achieving your target profit. Means if you are going to reduce your fixed cost by rupees 50,000, अगर आप अपने 4 लाख से 3,50,000 कर रहे हैं, यानी इसका मतलब अगर आप 50,000 से कम कर रहे हैं फिक्स कॉस्ट को, देन यू आर एबल टू अचीव योर टारगेट प्रॉफिट. दिस इज द फर्स्ट कंपोनेंट विच वी हैव चेंज्ड एंड वी हैव सीन द रिजल्ट, कि अगर हम फिक्स कॉस्ट को चेंज करेंगे तो कितना चेंज करना पड़ेगा वो आपके सामने है, कि हमें कितनी लानी पड़ेगी, 3,50,000 लानी पड़ेगी, तो हम अपना ये टारगेट प्रॉफिट अचीव कर पाएंगे. अंडरस्टूड दिस? इफ यू हैव अंडरस्टूड प्लीज गिव द कमेंट. Right? If you have not understood, again go in the comment section and just tell me. I have no problem. I have 1,000 ways to make you understand. अगर आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में नेगेटिव देंगे, सारा के सर समझ में नहीं आया, जितने भी मेरे व्यूवर्स हैं, मेरे को दूसरी तरह भी आता है. I have no other methods to make you understand also. Several other methods, because always there are solutions, right? If there is a problem, problems are less, solutions are more. ये ध्यान रखिएगा. प्रॉब्लम्स कम होती हैं, सॉल्यूशन ज़्यादा होते हैं उसके. दिस शुड बी द पर्सपेक्टिव. कम टू द सेकंड पार्ट. इफ यू आर गोइंग टू चेंज द फिक्स वेरिएबल कॉस्ट. अभी तक तो हमने क्या किया था, सेकंड पार्ट पे आते हैं. वी आर यूजिंग द सेम इक्वेशन. मैंने कहा ना बार बार मैं इसी इक्वेशन को यूज करूंगा, तभी मैंने बोला इसको इक्वेशन मेथड. Now the second component we are going to change, that is variable cost. क्या अगर अब हमें वेरिएबल कॉस्ट चेंज करनी पड़ेगी तो कितनी करनी चाहिए, हाउ मच वेरिएबल कॉस्ट शुड बी चेंज, राइट? तो वो कैसे देखेंगे? अगेन लुक, आई एम राइटिंग द सेम टारगेट प्रॉफिट हियर, 1,50,000, बिकॉज वी हैव टू अचीव इट हियर. अगेन द क्वांटिटी सेम, नो वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू टच. again the selling price we are not going to touch, we again the 50,000. now instead writing, because let it assume fixed variable cost x, अब मैं x को assume कर रहा हूँ. now I have assumed because I have to change it now. अब मुझे इसमें चेंज करके देखना है कि क्या ये कितने चेंज करूंगा तो मुझे टारगेट प्रॉफिट अचीव होगा. तो आई एम एज्यूमिंग द वेरिएबल कॉस्ट नाउ x और इट विल बी द सेम एज प्रीवियस, इट वाज 4 लाख. बेस, हमेशा बेस इंफॉर्मेशन लेते हैं, तो फिर मैं दोबारा बेस इंफॉर्मेशन में चला गया तो मैंने इसको 4 लाख लिया. अगेन द इक्वेशन हैज बिकम कंप्लीट. नाउ नथिंग वी हैव टू डू, जस्ट वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ x. मैनी ऑफ यू ऑलरेडी बिलोंगिंग टू द साइंस बैकग्राउंड, जो कि मेरे से पहले निकाल देंगे यहाँ पर. ठीक है, 1,50,000, 12,50,000. आई एम नॉट वेरी गुड इन मैथमेटिक्स, बट कम से कम इतना है जितना मुझे जानना चाहिए उतना जानता हूं. 50,000x एंड 4 लाख. इजंट सो? ये बनी बात. 50,000 मल्टीप्लाइज बाई x, तो 50,000x हो जाएगा, नहीं हो जाएगा यहाँ पर, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. लेट इट बी. लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपन नेक्स्ट. 1,50,000. अब मैं तो ये तो कर सकता हूँ 4 लाख कैन बी डिडक्टेड फ्रॉम दिस, यानी 12,50,000 माइनस 4 लाख, 8,50,000 माइनस 50,000x. 8,50,000 आएगा, नहीं आएगा इधर. अब नाउ सपोज आई एम ब्रिंगिंग द 8,50,000 हियर, तो इट विल बी नेगेटिव. 8,50,000 when will be, I will bring it here, and when I will calculate the difference, so it will be coming 7 lakh, but in minus, as I have told you, it will be in minus. And again here minus 50,000x is left, minus minus is cancelled, minus minus is cancelled. So now you have to calculate the value of x. So now this 50,000 will go and will divide it. So what you have to do is 7 lakh divided by 50,000. All zeros are cancelled, 4 zeros, right? And just you have to calculate. If you divide it, answer comes 14. 14 5s are 70. 14 5s are 70. So answer is 14. So again, if you see the result, it is what? VC, जो हमने assume किया था इस time. So and the previous in the question, if you see in the question, the variable cost per unit is 15, and the answer is coming is 14. It is understood when you will going to give the remark कि if you are reducing your variable cost by ₹1, अगर आप 1 रुपये से कम कर देते हैं अपने वेरिएबल कॉस्ट, you will achieve your target profit. Definitely, if your variable cost will be reduced to 14, you are going to achieve your target profit, or you have whatever the goal you have set, you are going to achieve that ROI, whatever the ROI you have set already. Understood this point? अब मेरे सामने तो आप बैठे नहीं हैं, है ना, जो मैं आप में से कोई कह देगा नहीं सर यहाँ से रिपीट कर दो, रिपीट कर दो, डेफिनेटली आई हैव नो ऑप्शन, सिंपली मूव ऑन. Move on to the next component of the same illustration of the same question. Many of you might have guessed कि अब हम थर्ड कंपोनेंट ले लेंगे. कुछ भी चारों में चार ही चीजें हैं हमारे पास पूरी इक्वेशन में, हम चारों को चेंज करके देख रहे हैं. थर्ड ले लेते हैं अब की बार. We are going to change the selling price. Let the selling price take. Again I will, it is changing selling price. The third part I am taking, the third part I am taking the third selling price. It is again the same 1,50,000 equal, quantity is the same 50,000. As I have said, now I am going to change the selling price. That's why this time I have to assume the selling price to be x. मैंने अब selling price को x मान लिया यहाँ पर. Going to be difficult. Understood? I don't know how will I will solve it. Quantity again the 50,000. Variable cost again given 15. It is again given same base information I have already taken. Again the equation is complete. What I have to do is just to calculate the value of x. How? Let's see. Look, my approach in my student life was that कि मैं result की कभी मैंने टेंशन नहीं ली. I did never take the tension of result. I just try to calculate what I can. मैं आगे नहीं सोचता कि मैं इसको कर पाऊंगा नहीं कर पाऊंगा, बट मैं क्या क्या कर सकता हूँ, मैं स्टेप बाय स्टेप उतना आगे बढ़ता जाता हूँ. वही आप अपनी अप्रोच रखो, है ना। तो अब मैं अवेलेबल इंफॉर्मेशन से क्या कर सकता हूँ, देखते हैं। 50,000 x, एक ही 50,000 इन क्वांटिटीज, तो ये 50,000 x मेरी सेल्स हो गई इस बार, टोटल सेल्स 50,000 x हुई। ये अब क्या रहेगी आपकी 7,50,000, चाहे इसको ब्रैकेट में ले या ना ले, 7,50,000 माइनस 4 लाख। ओके, अब हम क्या कर सकते हैं, नेक्स्ट स्टेप, इसको तो अभी हम नहीं टच कर रहे, इसको ऐसे रहने देते, इसको देख लेते हैं। दिस माइनस माइनस दिस विल बी प्लस, इट विल बी 11,50,000, 11,50,000. All right, when you will bring it 11,50,000 here, it will be in plus now. So 11,50,000 plus 1,50,000, 13 lakh. When you will bring it here, I guess, and it is 50,000 x, and x की वैल्यू अगर निकालेंगे तो it will be divide, this 50,000 will divide it again, this cancel it, right? And once the 130 divided by 5, it comes 26. What it is, what it was, what selling price. Look, answer is coming to rupees 26 per unit. You have assumed the selling price x. जब आपने x माना, अब सारी चीजें सॉल्व करने के बाद the answer is coming 26. The previous selling price in the question was 25. So when 25 at 25% selling price, you are not achieving your goal, you are not achieving your target. But once you have changed, right, the to 26, or once you have increased your selling price, yeah, if you have to achieve your target profit, then you have to increase your selling price by ₹1. आपको 25 से 26 सेलिंग प्राइस करना होगा, आपके सामने है ना, है या नहीं है बताइए। पहले आंसर कितना आ रहा था, पहले था क्वेश्चन में कितना 25, अब आपका आंसर कितना आ रहा है 26। इसका मतलब आपको अगर टारगेट प्रॉफिट अचीव करना है तो आपको क्या करना होगा, यू हैव टू इंक्रीज योर सेलिंग प्राइस बाय ₹1. तो दिस इज द थर्ड कंपोनेंट इज डन. आई होप आई डिड मेक सम सेंस. लेट्स बी पेशेंट फॉर द फोर्थ पार्ट. Do not worry, we will end this video here and we will take the next technique in the next video. And you will wonder कि how interesting actually. मैं सोचता हूँ कि जो चीज़ जितनी डिफिकल्ट होती है उसको पढ़ाने में भी उतना ही अच्छा लगता है, and once the students understand that, तो उसको उतना ही सेटिस्फेक्शन भी मिलता है ये चीज़. तो अब हम लेते हैं फोर्थ पार्ट. क्या बचता था कि अगर हमें अपनी क्वांटिटी चेंज करनी हो, फोर्थ पार्ट, तो change in Q we're talking about here. Again the same equation, 1,50,000. अब देखिए, look, I have to change the quantity now. So I am assuming the quantity to be x and I am taking it x. तो ये डायरेक्ट लिख देता हूँ मैं. यहाँ सेलिंग प्राइस कितना होना चाहिए 25. तो x और 25 को जब मैं मल्टीप्लाई करूँगा तो इट विल बी कमिंग 25x और नॉट. बिल्कुल आएगा नहीं आएगा 25x. वंस आई विल टेक इन इट x, it is a 25, so it will be 25x or not. Yes, here I have already understood this. It is x, variable cost per unit is 15, so it will be coming 15x or not. Definitely will say yes, 15x. It is already here is 4 lakh. All right, आप क्या कर सकते हैं, सेम तो माइनस करते हैं. गधे में से हम गधे माइनस कर सकते हैं, घोड़े में से हम घोड़े माइनस कर सकते हैं. तो अभी हमारे पे ये सेम है, तो हम इसको कुछ कर सकते हैं माइनस. तो 25x माइनस 15x इज 10x. ये 10x होगा नहीं होगा, माइनस 4 lakh. If I bring this 4 lakh here, it will be in plus and it will be added here and it will be coming 5,50,000 and 10x, and x की value, this 10 will divide this and the answer will come 50,000, and it is what, it is q, and it q means then it is a units. The answer you will give, the remark you will give at 50,000, when the production of 50,000 units were there, you were not achieving your target profit because the existing profit was 1 lakh. But once you are increasing your quantity to be sold by 5,000 units. Means if you are selling 55,000 units, then you are achieving your target profit. So the guys, if you, right, there is no easier way, right, then I have just taught it like this, and I have just made you understand कि क्योंकि मैं जानता हूँ, I know myself कि भाई मैं अपनी स्टूडेंट लाइफ में मैंने कितनी डिफिकल्टी इसको समझने में, CVP एनालिसिस अभी नहीं, सिर्फ आप यही मत सोचोगे सिर्फ इसी क्वेश्चन को लेके मैंने थोड़ा सा आपको ऐसा लगा, आगे जितने भी मैं क्वेश्चन लूँगा, हाउ मेनी क्वेश्चंस आई विल सॉल्व नाउ, बिकॉज इट इज़ अ टाइम कम, बिकॉज दिस विल टेक लॉट ऑफ videos to make on this topic, CVP analysis. Because there are a lot of techniques and lot of formulas and lot of calculations, lot of are there, but आपको हर बार आसान ही लगेगा. Every time you find more easier and easier and easier. Right? This is my promise. But you have to be patient. You have to stay connected. Right? You have to go in the comment section and just tell me whether you understood well or not. Right? I do not mind telling me that you have not understood. No problem. मैंने कहा ना कि मैं दूसरी वीडियो में बना दूंगा, because this is my passion. Firstly is my passion to teach, पढ़ाना, and the second other things come, I do not give the weightage to them, right? So I hope that I have done my job, I have made some sense here, and I have served my purpose, and I have just give you the satisfactory concept here. And thank you for being patient with this video. Go a little bit lengthy, sorry for that. Then I will come next time with the new technique. See you later. Thank you very much.